can hear myself. That's not it. Let me make sure. Come on. I'm on my other I'm on my channel trying to make sure. Okay, here it goes. Let's see. Okay, great. Gotta make sure now. I learned that when I was in New York this weekend, or not this weekend, but the last 2 days, that got to see if I can see and hear myself. I pretty much got started with my getting dressed today, my makeup or whatever. So all I gotta do is eyeliner and mascara. But happy Saturday. Hope y'all have some fun plans for today. And I actually have some notes today, and going forward I'm going to have something to talk about while I'm on here. So reputation, we talked about this in the abundance activation. That there's a whole playlist and a whole book that I wrote, and it's called Abundance Activation. So I believe these are actually some notes from that, but they never get old, and I got to keep reminding myself and reminding you guys so we can be the best we can be. That yeah, we got to do our inner work or personal development and stuff like that. I'm really on a inner work personal development journey. I just feel like I'm feeling great. So anyway, let's get into it. Another thing is I want to give more value to you all. I think I've been talking a lot about myself, which is great, but and I can give examples, personal examples and stuff, but I feel like I have to be adding more value, because I feel like all my lives I'm always talking about this, this, and this, which is fine to just chop it up, but I just want to get more focused on adding that value that I can, you know what I mean? Actually, let's put some blush on first. But anyway, our first topic is every expert was once a beginner. And I love this because it just always, every time I hear that, I'm like, you know what? We're all starting from zero. You know what I mean? It's an even playing field as far as like your inner work and where you want to go, whatever your goals are, and anything is possible for you. So I feel like every expert was once a beginner. So that just gives you room to think about what you actually want to do and get your expertise in, or you might already have expertise, but it just makes you more aware that, like, okay, I don't have to know all of this. I don't have to know all of this right now. You know what I mean? I can still learn. There's room for growth. There's room for learning. And as I go along, I'll become more confident, because we don't just start off knowing everything. And I think when you just jump in there and kind of start learning, that's when you can kind of get that confidence up. So every expert was once a beginner. Always keep that in the back of your mind. We all start from zero. We all start from zero. So in order to become an expert and to become more confident, you have to put in that work consistently. Consistency is always going to be the key to everything. Consistency and maintenance, and just making sure you don't fall off and kind of just doing the thing over and over, so you can gain that confidence. Another thing is keep showing up and gain confidence and trust in yourself. That's another thing that goes basically back to consistency. I think this one's out. Hi Anaya, welcome back. I believe that was you. Hope everybody's doing good. Happy Saturday. But keep showing up to gain confidence in yourself. And I talk about this a lot. Like, showing up for yourself. It's like saying you want to lose weight, and then you saying it, you know what I mean, out your mouth, but you're not actually doing something every day to get you towards that goal, and your brain doesn't believe you, because it's like, yeah, right, you say you want to lose weight, but we've been doing it this way for so long, your brain's just comfortable in that, and it's going to be hard to kind of get into that routine. But once you get started and it sees you're moving towards that goal, after like 3 days, it's like, okay, you might be actually real this time. And then eventually it actually happens because you've been consistent. So you kind of got to get out of the mindset of, okay, I'll do it one day, but what are the little things you can do every day to kind of compound that, so you, at least your brain will know, okay, I'm working towards this. I'm working towards this. and it'll soothe you and give you more confidence just knowing you're working towards something, even if it's just you're going to do a 10-minute walk every day. It doesn't matter how small it is, or maybe you're going to fast or eat or whatever it is. And the same thing with showing up for yourself. So say if you want to start a business or a side hustle, you kind of put in that work, do the research or whatever, but if you never really take those small actions, I guess the research is one, but how much do you need to research? I see it, say you do like something that actually physically is going to get you there, and do that for 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes a day anyway. I'd rather you do it every day than to do it, sometimes, because every day builds that repetition and builds that confidence. So what are the small things you can do daily in order to get that confidence up? Sorry, still putting this on. Okay. What else? Create success habits. You want to create success habits. What are your habits? Mine's personally are, there's a lot of them, but I have a morning routine. And I would say I have things that I want to do daily to kind of have that consistency, and that help really build my confidence and help me be consistent. So my morning routine, I get up, take my apple cider vinegar shot, make sure I get my exercise in. So I'm like, how can I incorporate building something for myself, incorporate my health and my beauty, and all the major areas and housework and stuff all into like one day without being overwhelmed and getting crazy. Because maintenance is important. Say if you don't clean your house for like a week and then it's all a mess, but if you do something daily towards your housework, you're maintaining, you know what I mean? So as soon as you get out the shower, clean the shower out or stuff like that, just depends. Like just letting stuff build up, it just gets overwhelming if you keep letting it blow up like that. So what are the little things you can do to maintain? And that's why I like journaling or a planner of some sort, to make sure you're writing down the goals that you want to achieve every day, and it should be consistent in what you want to work towards for your big goal. So create success habits. Very important. Your routines are very important. I'm acting like I can't do makeup and talk when I've been doing this. Hold on. Oh, thanks for liking the live. Hey, Life with Ruthie. Greetings. Okay, so the next thing, keep listening to the same things to brainwash and reprogram your mind. So listen to those people who you are inspired by, that you would trade places with, that you see their journey, that you see their success, or whatever that it is that you want to be, or whatever you want to be on the other side of. So listen to those people. There's a lot of podcasts, videos, everything. They have all the resources out there to kind of get you inspired and do what you need to do. So if you keep listening to the same people over and over again and brainwash yourself, and it's basically, brainwash sounds crazy, but it pretty much is, or reprogramming in your mind is very important, which is the same thing as saying brainwash, but brainwash just sounds really bad. But if you keep listening to those people or whatever, that you'll know if it's the right person that you're listening to, because it will kind of resonate with you. Reprogram your mind, exactly. That sounds better. Let's just say that. Listen to the people that are obviously going to help you get to that next level and help you reprogram your mind in the way or whatever you want to be. That's very important. And we're always afraid to read things more than once. Like, okay, we're done with that, we're on to the next thing. But I feel like that repetition really matters. It's like, have you mastered that concept? Not just did you read that chapter, have you mastered that chapter? We kind of move on to the next thing and not really get it ingrained in us. And we gotta embody and ingrain all that into us. We kind of move on to the next thing too fast, in my opinion. So it's like, I know I do that sometimes. I'm like, oh my goodness, okay, watch that video, what's next? Like, no, watch it again and again until you gotta, like, okay, I'm actually living this. I'm not just hearing about it. You got to live it, you know what I mean? So that's what we have to do more of, or more of like the same content, but you know, we got to get out of that gossipy, messy content. I was thinking about actually going over that way, and you know what? I thought more about it. I'm like, you know what? That's not what I really want to do. But yes, it gets all the views and stuff, but is it worth it? The people that I want to serve, the people that I feel like would be in my community, probably wouldn't even be into that. So I'm trying to think like, yeah. I mean, there's tea, the tea is tea, but I'm kind of getting away from that for some reason. I don't know. I think I'm growing a lot. Okay, the next one is prepare if you can, but even if you're not prepared, show up regardless. Don't just call the thing off. So prepare if you can. Always get prepared. I always use the example like meal prepping. Meal prepping. If you have an event to go to, picking out outfits, picking out your clothes for the week, packing for stuff early. I need to get better at that. Growing on YouTube is very hard. Absolutely. It's definitely hard. It's one of the hardest things. Like, I think it's a very hard platform to really grow on. But what was really helping me grow, I know I'm growing subscribers and I'm getting my watch time by going live. So I was like, what can I do every day to kind of like grow my YouTube? I'm like, going live helps me connect. It helps me meet new people that are just scrolling, helps me meet new subscribers. I get subscribers almost every day by going live in watch time hours because they're more likely to watch. So growing on YouTube, yeah, that is a challenge. And then they say do the long form videos, but I see from my analytics, the data doesn't lie, that people aren't really watching the long form videos. But I could be better at doing better thumbnails. I know I'm not the best. I have to go back and do the thumbnails and stuff. But going live, you gonna get right into it, and it is scary at first. But once you do it all the time, it just becomes so much easier, just like anything else. Some people, it's crazy. Some people really, it's not the subscribers that they're trying to get, it's the watch time. Then other people, they got the watch time, they can't get the subscribers. So I feel like going live will help with both, whichever one people are struggling with. But some people might need both as well. But we can always improve. Yep. What else? Prepare if you can. Already talked about that. Time will pass anyway, so get started today. You know how you'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to wait. But time is going to pass anyway, so you might as well just get it done. And then this time next year, you'd be like, yeah, time passed anyway, but look what I accomplished. So the time is going to pass. You might as well get started on building whatever it is you want. Keep going even if it's not perfect. I had never been a perfectionist. I am one of people, because I have been so distracted with so many opportunities. You see, I always come in here with different side hustles, that I'm always onto the new thing, and I haven't really built anything massive because I'm always on to the next side hustle. Let me do this, let me grow on this social media. Oh, I see they're paying over here and stuff like that. So I kind of have that crazy, I'm jumping from here to here to here to here. It's like I can't stay focused on one thing. So I decided, let me pick one thing, pretty much an overarching thing that I can do, which is going live every day, and also which is doing one TikTok shop video a day, and see how my business grows or whatever from here. And also posting a piece of content every day, like mostly short form content, and I'm supposed to be posting 2 long form videos on YouTube. a week. Now that's what I can handle. And I know for some people that's nothing. People are doing a lot, but in order to master, I'm just worried about the consistency more than the results. You got to worry about the input, what you're putting in, not what you're going to get out, which is the result. So what can I do on my end to make sure I'm showing up? And then eventually, if you keep showing up, it has to happen. It's inevitable. There's no way it can't. So that just gives you that security. So even if it's not perfect, still get into it. Still do it. Release it. Publish that book even if it's not perfect. Publish the book. Publish the video. There's certain videos I still cringe, like, oh my goodness, should I even release this? I'm releasing it. I don't care anymore. It gets easier and easier, I'm telling you, but I still get that in the back of my mind, like, oh my goodness, is this good enough? I don't care. I'm going to release it. And then I'm good for learning after it's already put out. Like, okay, what can I do better? And I always know I'll be growing because I know the kind of person I am. So just put the stuff out and see what happens. And then I feel like the things you don't put the effort into sometimes get you the most results. But at least you put something out. Like, for example, that TikTok shop video I put out for the purse. I was about to go to bed. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't do my TikTok shop video for today. So I quickly recorded it, went to bed, and then next thing you know, 2 days later, I'm getting sales on it. I'm like, oh my. It's always the ones that sometimes when you're over performative and you're over trying to be perfect, people are like, that's not relatable, I guess. So people like it raw, you know what I mean? They're tired of the pretentious ads and stuff like that. They just want to see the real, I guess. And I've learned that. So you just never know what video it will be to take off. You might put a lot of effort into one video and it does nothing. You might put no effort into a video and it does very well. So you just never know. All you have to know is you want to show up. Yep. That's the only thing you have to know, is that you're going to show up. What else? Focus. That's what we were just talking about. Focus on the input, not the results. So stop worried about the results. Focus on what can I do today? What can I do for 5 minutes to get some more money? What can I do for 5 minutes to improve my health? Things like that. And it does matter if you write things down, in my opinion. We got to stay focused. Like, I feel like people don't have planners. They're playing around. They're just going with the wind. They're not really serious. They're talking about they want to do things, but where's your goals for today? If I asked you, okay, what's your goals for today? Do you already have them written out? You should have them in the back of your mind, because there should be so many consistent ones that you could just be like, oh, today I'm going to do this, this, and this. Because it's in your routine. And then, of course, you could have different goals. But people be playing around. I don't know why people don't want to write things out. It's very important. So you can remember. And you can, yeah, you could track progress. But you shouldn't be obsessed with results. More so worry about, did I go live every day? That's what I'm worried about. Did I go live every day? Okay, the results are the results. Worry about the action. Worry about what you're going to do. Worry about what you're putting in. And that's how you grow. And that's how you build confidence too. Yep, it's a beautiful day so far out. So, oh yes, Gardener Life Kale Challenge. I guess. Oh yeah, is there anything else? Oh yeah, boring gets results. Boring gets results. So be the things that you know you have to do every day, your routines, your bases, and of course leave some room for, okay, after I get all this done, after my morning routine, I can have time to play and do different activities and enjoy life and enjoy others. So boring and predictable, that's where we need to be. Sometimes you can have the fun after. Yeah. So boring gets results. What else do we have? Um, yeah, I was going to tell you about the kale. So I guess at the end of each video, I'll kind of update y'all on the tea of what's going on with me. So I did a kale challenge Monday. No, I did a kale challenge. I picked it up and I did it on Tuesday before I left for vacation Wednesday. And I did it at Honey Grow. It was a campaign where I had to go and taste either a salad or their honey bar. And I had picked up there before at Uber Eats, so I was familiar where it was or whatever. And it looks very healthy and beautiful and good. So I was always curious, and yeah, it was really good. And so that one didn't go off like a hitch like the Chili's one. I don't know. Maybe it's my editing style. Maybe I could have did a better, stronger hook. You know, I just go do the thing, and then from there I adjust. I'm good for adjusting. That's why I don't subscribe to perfection. I subscribe to do the thing, adjust later, because otherwise you'll just never do anything, and you'll be stuck in this rut of perfectionism that doesn't exist. Anyway, yeah, I picked up the challenge and I got paid. I don't know. I don't. Let me look at. Let's look at the results of, like. Let's see how many views we have on each platform. So on Argina Abundance, let's see how many. Well, hold on. I guess the first thing we would need to look at is we would need to look at which ones it was on. What the heck? How do I see my campaigns? Oh, here we go. So I was supposed to film a taste test for the summer menu. I could either do the ginger scallion stir fry, or I could do the strawberry shortcake honey bar, and I was supposed to post on my Instagram and TikTok. Because with Kale, if you don't know what Kale is an app for product reviewers, UGC creators, anybody pretty much. And they have different campaigns, and with these campaigns you would just read the instructions pretty much and see if you want to do the campaign or whatever. There's different food items, a lot of food items. They could have you doing different things, going to go pick up a product. They can have you going to a restaurant, and they just tell you what to do inside the campaign, and then you get paid actual money. But the money depends on how well the campaign does, how many views, likes, shares, blah, blah, blah. So it goes by engagement. So, you know, if you use the right hashtags and do this, do that, I feel like you'll be okay. But you'll get some traction. It just depends. Like the Chili's, I feel like I had the good thumbnail and all that. I could have did a little bit. I could have made it a little bit more entertaining. But anyway, long story short, I paid. It says unique viewers, and then they gave me a $15 bonus, and then unique viewers was $7.97, bonus was $15, but overall I only got $22.97. But let's look at these. Let's look at my, what was it, Instagram and TikTok, and see how many views I got on it, because I haven't really looked. So TikTok, we got. Hey guys, come spend. Let's see. Okay, so that's not great. On my TikTok, I got 125 views, and on IG, I got, oh, I can't even look at my IG. I need to download Instagram on here. I don't know. I don't know how many views I got on the IG. Maybe I can look real quick. Let's see. On the other side. Anyway, I got 215. So yeah, that was a pretty much a flop video. But I got 22. So I made maybe, I paid like $10 for it, around there. So I made maybe $12 off it. And if it does pick up more, you know, they do send you more. But you know, it was an experience. What can I say? Yeah. So this Dave and Buster's one does look fun, but am I going to do it is the question. They have also Red Lobster on here right now. The only thing about Kale too is there's not a lot of challenges available a lot. Like you'll go on there might not be a lot. There might not be a lot of challenges. They have happy hour, early dining specials. I don't even eat seafood, so. Oh, someone, see, they won't even let me join anyway. So yeah, like Kale, they don't have a lot of challenges. So you got to get in there when you can and just look. And I saw that, like, you see how it says all brands. If you see little green dot, that means it's available. But sometimes you click on it and it's not available. So they don't have a lot of options. Dave & Buster's, like I said, is doing a little $5 bonus right now. And Dave & Buster is close to me, but do I want to do that? Show us the eat and play combo turns into a quick stop by Dave & Buster's into a food, games, and friendly competition. From big ones to hilarious fails, capture the moments and make what you want to say one more game. That would be fun to go. Dave & Buster's. Do I want to? Yeah, I kind of do. Show us the eat and play combo turns to a quick. This looks like the same one back to back. And I don't see the thing with the $5 bonus on it. It ain't saying that no more. Let's see. So they took the bonus money off of there. Boo. No, I ain't gonna do it. Should have jumped on it. Even if I didn't do it, I could have had that option. Yeah, I don't see the thing where it says it was saying $5 bonus right here. And no, I'm not that interested. Oh well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I will be coming tomorrow prepared. Tomorrow's Sunday too, so should be able to stay on here a little longer because usually I'm on here getting ready for work. But yeah, I think today's was really good. Like, just keep going, keep up with your morning routine, and yeah, be consistent. And you'll be surprised how far you can go. Because I'm already down like, from the top of January, I think it was almost 25 pounds. So, and that's just from being consistent with my walking. And I believe another big thing is cutting out alcohol too. That probably helped out tremendously because you know all those calories in alcohol. But all right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. You know I'm showing up.